Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to day 218 of a poem a day for 2026. I am on the catch-up bus. I'm recording on Sunday evening, and I have 4 videos to record. Nothing bad this time around, or nothing negative, should I say. Thursday which is what we're recording today. Thursday, just no time between work and training. I had contemplated recording Thursdays on Wednesday when I finished, so getting ahead of things, and I just didn't have the energy. But I had a feeling it was going to happen. Apparently hindsight isn't only 2020. I could see into the future. And then Friday through to today, my boyfriend has been visiting. I was in the office on Friday. Got up later than I would have liked, and as a result, didn't leave the office until about 5 o'clock. And I only got home about 20 minutes before he arrived. I absolutely could have recorded while he was here. I have done before, and I probably will do in the future. And that goes for Friday and Saturday. However, it's been just over a month since we've seen each other, and I just really wanted to spend quality, uninterrupted time with him. So, it's not like I'm getting paid for this. This is a labour of love. And I figured that you wonderful folks wouldn't mind a couple of days of catch up while I took that time to just spend some time with someone I love. And yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of a grind this evening. I may well record a couple of poems tonight and a couple of poems tomorrow. I'll see how I'm doing after we've done Thursday, Friday. Because yeah, we've not done much this weekend. We've watched a series, How to Get to Heaven from Belfast on Netflix. Very good. Strongly recommend. But he was off early this morning, so I've been up probably longer than I would normally be on a Sunday. And yeah, the heat is draining me. It's been about 28 degrees today, and I'm very much feeling it. So we'll see how I go on. But to that end, let's delve into the poetry. So this is a recording for Thursday the 6th of August. And it's a slightly longer one, so yeah, we might, and it looks like tomorrow's is a little bit longer as well, so we might just do a couple this evening and be playing catch up for a few days. We'll see. So, 6th of August, this is The Horses by Edwin Muir, and our blurb reads as follows. At 8:15 a.m. on 6th of August 1945, the US Air Force dropped an atomic bomb on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. A few days later, a second bomb was dropped on the city of Nagasaki. The Japanese surrendered shortly after. The total death toll has been estimated to be 126,000, and the 2 bombings remain the only instances of the use of nuclear weapon in warfare. This poem by Edwin Muir, imagines a nuclear war that silences human society, yet nature returns to the damaged world in the form of the horses. So, this is The Horses by Edwin Muir. Barely a 12-month after the 7 days' war that put the world to sleep, late in the evening, the strange horses came. By then we had made our covenant with silence, but in the first few days it was so still. We listened to our breathing and were afraid. On the second day, the radios failed. We turned the knobs. No answer. On the third day, a warship passed us, heading north. Dead bodies piled on the deck. On the sixth day, a plane plunged over us into the sea. Thereafter, nothing. The radio's dumb, and still they stand in corners of our kitchens, and stand, perhaps, turned on in a million rooms all over the world. But now, if they should speak, if on a sudden they should speak again, if on the stroke of noon a voice should speak, we would not listen. We would not let it bring that old bad world that swallowed its children quick at one great gulp. We would not have it again. Sometimes we think of the nations lying asleep, curled blindly in impenetrable sorrow, and then the thought confounds us with its strangeness. The tractors lie about our fields at evening. They look like dank sea monsters, couched and waiting. We leave them where they are and let them rust. They'll moulder away and be like other loam. We make our oxen drag our rusty ploughs, long laid aside. We have gone back, far past our father's land. And then, that evening, late in the summer, the strange horses came. We heard a distant tapping on the road, a deepening drumming. It stopped, went on again, and at the corner changed to hollow thunder. We saw the heads, like a wild wave charging, and were afraid. We had sold our horses in our father's time to buy new tractors. Now they were strange to us, as fabulous steeds set on an ancient shield, or illustrations in a book of knights. We did not dare go near them, yet they waited, stubborn and shy, as if they had been sent by an old command to find our whereabouts and that long-lost, archaic companionship. In the first moment, we had never a thought that they were creatures to be owned and used. Among them were some 6 colts, dropped in some wilderness of the broken world, yet new as if they had come from their own Eden. Since then they have pulled our ploughs and borne our loads, but that free servitude still can pierce our hearts. Our life is changed, their coming our beginning. Wow. I wasn't quite sure what to expect from the blurb. And I think almost certainly something so subtly brimming with hope wasn't even on my radar. Even if everything is torn asunder and it seems like everything is broken and ruined, there is still some small part. There is some hope of rebuild and future. feel like that's something many of us could use to hold on to bear in mind. Now, if this is where you choose to pause with us today, thank you for waiting for me. And I hope you'll stick around for the catch up over the next few days and what we have in store for the rest of the year, the month, and moving forward. And just thank you for being you. And here's hoping that when we all get down to it, we will all have a very good night.